2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. Here are the five for the Clippers. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Then there's Reggie Jackson. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's man in at the shooting guard position. And for Oklahoma City, Wiggins is out there with Lou George. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Robinson Earl in at the center, locking down the middle. And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Here's man. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Man passes to Jackson. It's good from about 19 feet.
You know, spending a lot of time in practice on shooting drills. Reggie looking calm and confident from that spot.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's Zubac. Here's man. Passes it to Jackson. Fires the three. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Pass to man. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's man for the three. Batum grabs the miss. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Jackson kicks to Powell. Zubac, a screen on George. Powell, the pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's George. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
To the paint. Zubac, that's good.
I love that dish down low.
Reggie Jackson.
Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past. A few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
5 on the clock. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Powell. Jackson's got his second basket of the game.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Man can't hit. Clippers leading by 3. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Powell with the bounce pass. Here's Zubac. Again, Los Angeles.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Oklahoma City's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Dort with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits from the high post. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the night.
Using that size in the mid-range, Shai can get this shot anytime he wants.
Jackson. That one off the back iron and out.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Nicholas Batum missing from long range. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his third bucket of the night. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Los Angeles. Elbow shot is on the way. It's rebounded by Robinson Earl. The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. On the wing, Wiggins. Here's Mann, guarded by Jackson. Mann can't hit.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Back to Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Nicholas Batum making the resourceful play, gifting the ball to a ready shooter instead of forcing something.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Mann. Here's Robinson Earl. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Powell dishes to Jackson. The baseline J. Zubac. It's good on the putback.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Misses from short range. Clippers leading by 3. Jackson down low. Over in the corner, Zubac. On the wing, Jackson bangs home the trifecta. Jackson's got 7.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Mann, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Jackson kicks to Zubac. The pass to Mann. Back to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City. Okashevsky's checked in for the Thunder. Paisley comes in for Dort.
And now let's take a look at the stats for Kennard, how he performed last season. He was around 12 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or 2 every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
Here is Wall after Oklahoma City gets the 3. They get it back and finished off by Brown.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
And yes, it's good. 8 points for him.
I mean, showing an understanding off the pick-and-roll game. Vital for a young floor general like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now, here's Wall. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. That 3 off the mark.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
Here's Mann after the Clippers pick up 2. Paisley passes to Mann. Drills it from outside. Mann's got 6.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
And Wall kicks to Kennard. Coffey tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Baisley. He's covered by Brown. Kennard against Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one drops for him.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
And here's Wall. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now, here's Kennard. The kick out to Wall. Covington wide open. He fires. Buries it from three-point range.
Quick attack by Covington, not giving the defense a chance to get all over him.
And it's blocked by Brown.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Wall looking for an opening. Lets it go with a three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
It's the kind of season series that can really make a difference in the standings if one team ends up dominating the other.
And here are the Clippers now, following the score by Oklahoma City. Kennard for three. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
A knockdown shooter with excellent range. Kennard gives your offense the floor spacing it needs.
Kennard against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. What a performance for Ivica Zubac. He's been the story for Los Angeles. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here